Miss Lydia, can you broadcast us live?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We're set.
Let's go.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tuesday, May 19th City Council agenda. I now call this meeting to order. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation, should he desire, by Councilman Mitchell.
Thank you. Would council please render the proper salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And Mr. Chair, would you move the agenda, please?
Certainly. Thank you. We have no special presentations for tonight. Could I get approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Since this is an official meeting, let's take a roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod?
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert?
Yes.
Councilman Ledford?
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell?
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith?
Yes.
Chairman Henderson?
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Minutes stand approved. Madam Clerk, if you will, let's move into ordinances. Final reading, 5A, please.
An ordinance to amend the charter of the city of Chattanooga and all acts, ordinances, and other charter provisions amendatory thereof pursuant to the provisions of Article 11, Section 9 of the Constitution of the State of Tennessee, Home Rule Amendment, so as to change the city charter by adding a new Section 13.17 related to the establishment of a police advisory and review committee to Title 13 of the city charter.
Councilman Gilbert.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right. I have a motion to approve with a second. Any questions on this item? I see no hands. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Vice Chairman Smith?
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby?
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell?
Yes.
Councilman Ledford?
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert?
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod?
Yes.
Councilman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilwoman Byrd?
Yes.
Chairman Henderson?
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
9-0, motion is approved. Madam Clerk, when you do the roll call, please, would you put the vice chair and myself in the last two slots, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, if you would, under first reading, 6A, please.
An ordinance to amend Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 38, zoning ordinance, so as to rezone properties located at 901 South Holsclaw Avenue, 903, 9105, and 1001 South Greenwood Avenue, two unaddressed parcels in the 1300 blocks of Bennett and Anderson Avenue, more particularly described herein from M1 Manufacturing Zone, M2 Light Industrial Zone, and R1 Residential Zone to UGC Urban General Commercial Zone, subject to certain conditions.
Councilwoman Coonrod, then Councilman Byrd.
Thank you, Chair. I spoke with Jerry. I think she may be as an attendee, but she's wanting to have it deferred until further notice. They're having some issues with the banking institution due to this COVID. And then this, are we supposed to have it listed as a first reading? Because I thought it was the second reading.
I'd have to defer to our clerk as to which reading this is. Maybe John Bridger could help us. Let's see. Is he on?
No, sir.
He's not? Okay. Councilwoman, we can't just defer until further notice. We have to have a prescribed date. Mr. Bridger earlier said June the 9th. I'll tell you what.
We have him.
You got him on? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring him on. Mr. Bridger?
Thought I was dead for a minute. I'm going to also ask Phil for a recall on this. Somehow I do remember there being a first reading. I may have to look at the records to be sure. Somehow how can I recall being a first reading and then it was deferred for a second? I think I want to say it was a first reading back in December.
John, it shows up on ours as an alternate version too, so it looks like there has already been at least some revision to this and it was passed on an alternate version on a first reading. So we'll double check that with the clerk.
Okay.
Councilwoman Coonrod or Byrd, I think the applicant is present with us as an attendee. She does have her hand up. Would you like to hear from her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Lydia, would you bring Jerry Price on, please? Okay, Miss Price. I guess it's Miss Price.
Yes, can you hear me?
Jerri. Yeah, we can.
Okay. Yeah, this is a second reading, and I'm not exactly sure how we got on this agenda. I do apologize if I miscommunicated with somebody. We are very close, very, but we have just had so many issues, and the banks are just not coming through. They said they just don't have the staff right now.
Are you comfortable with June the 9th?
If we have to set a date, yes.
We do have to set a date, and if we need to defer it for another month or 2 weeks, we can.
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Councilman Mitchell?
I have my hand raised. Sorry for interrupting. I know how bad.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? Okay.
There could be an alternative of tabling.
Ms. Price, would you want it just tabled? You're exactly right. Thank you, Councilman. I was assuming we were working through some issues that we were getting close.
Yeah. We're good. We've worked through all the issues, and if we can just table it, we will let you guys know immediately as soon as the bank knows. And like I said, we wish this was over, and we're very close.
Councilwoman Coonrod, would you like to table?
Yes, I move to table.
Second.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion to table with a second. Any other questions? If not, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Burrs,
Yes.
Councilman Byrd,
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod,
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert,
Yes.
Councilman Ledford,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell,
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith,
Yes. Chairman
Henderson.
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Motion carries to table. 6B, Madam Clerk.
An ordinance closing and abandoning a sewer easement in the 8,000 through 8,200 block of Shalford Road on property located at tax map number 149 NA 007 through 010 as detailed on the attached map subject to certain conditions.
Councilman Ledford,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do move for approval. Second.
we have a motion to approve with a second. Any questions? Councilman, okay, have you lowered your hand? Okay. No questions. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilman Oglesby,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell,
Yes.
Councilman Ledford,
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert,
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod,
Yes.
Councilman Byrd,
Yes.
Councilwoman Burrs,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Henderson.
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Motion carries to approve. Thank you, ma'am. Now we'll move into resolutions. Madam Clerk, if you would, if there's no objection from the council, read 7A through C. We'll vote on those as a package.
Yes. Item A, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a third amendment to premises use agreement and option to renew in substantially the form attached with Rivermont Youth Athletic Association, Inc. for the use of property located on a portion of tax map number 118KA009 at 1096 Lupton Drive for an additional term of 1 year. Item B, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a third amendment to premises use agreement and option to renew in substantially the form attached with Lakeside Youth Association, Inc. for the use of property located at tax map number 129C8018 for an additional term of 1 year. Item C, a resolution authorizing the administrator for the Department of Economic and Community Development to enter into an independent contractor services standard form agreement in substantially the form attached with CBRE, Inc. for specified real estate services for a term of 1 year with the option to renew for 2 additional terms of 1 year each.
Councilman Gilbert, followed by Councilwoman Burrs.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any questions concerning these items? If not, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Burrs,
Yes.
Councilman Byrd,
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod,
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert,
Yes.
Councilman Ledford,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell,
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Henderson.
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Motion to approve carries 9-0. 7D, please, under finance.
A resolution authorizing the Assistant City Treasurer to amend by extending and increasing purchase order number 52611 to Harris Computer Systems for a 1-year renewal period through June 30th, 2021 for the purpose of billing and collections of property tax in the amount of $127,214.95.
Councilman Gilbert, your hand is still up. Is that a new hand or?
That's old hand.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the council?
My hand
Madam-
is up. I
Oh,
move
you're,
approval.
okay. Councilwoman Burrs?
Yeah, my hand was up. I move approval.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilman Oglesby,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell,
Yes.
Councilman Ledford,
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert,
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod,
Yes.
Councilman Byrd,
Yes.
Councilwoman Burrs,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Henderson.
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Motion carries. Under Public Works, Madam Clerk, 7E through H, if there's no objection to the council, I'd like to take those as a package as well. I see no objections. Madam Clerk.
Item E, a resolution authorizing approval of change order number 1 for Wright Brothers Construction Company, Inc. of Charleston, Tennessee, relative to contract number D180022201, gravity sewer relocation, former Harriet Tubman home site, for an increased amount of $89,740.10 for revised contract amount of $1,260,099.10, plus a contingency amount of $120,000 for an amount not to exceed $1,380,099.10. Item F, a resolution authorizing payment to Santec Environmental Inc., Santec, for 3 years for Bradley County or Ray County landfill disposal of biosolid sludge and other special waste for a total amount not to exceed $90,000. Item G, a resolution authorizing renewal of year 3 of a 5-year term for the on-call blanket contracts for professional services for the support of wastewater capital improvements program, contract number W18001 for the 19 consulting firms listed in this resolution that submitted qualifications in the 6 different categories per their qualification package in the amount of $13,174. Sorry, let me repeat that. $13,174,597. Item H, a resolution authorizing approval of change order number 3 for Jacobs Engineering Group relative to contract number W17006-101 program management for consent decree implementation, a consent decree project for the renewal year 4 of the 5-year program in the amount of $3,485,351.12 for a revised contract amount of $9,948,136.74.
What's the pleasure of the council?
Move approval.
Second.
Okay, was that Councilman Smith making a motion?
Yes, sir.
Second by Councilman Ledford. Any questions on these items? If not, roll call for items E through H, Madam Clerk.
Councilman Oglesby,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell,
Yes.
Councilman Ledford,
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert,
No.
Councilwoman Coonrod,
Yes.
Councilman Byrd,
Yes.
Councilwoman Burrs,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Henderson.
Yes.
That is 8 yeses.
Okay, motion carries 8-1. Now we'll move into purchases. Councilman Gilbert, did you get your questions answered that you had earlier?
No, I looked for the email. It might have sent a since then, but I had an opportunity to read it. So proceed on.
Okay. Is Mr. Salmons with us, Miss Lydia?
I will check on that for you. Yes, sir.
Okay, would you bring him up, please? There we go.
Good evening, members of council.
Good evening, Mr. Salmons.
Good evening.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you for asking. We have several purchase items for your approval tonight and one emergency purchase for your information. Starting with the purchases. First item being from Citywide Services Division of Public Works for refuse and recyclable transport services being awarded to Santec Waste Services, doing business as Waste Services of Tennessee, LLC, for an estimate annual cost of $2,500,000. The next two items are from the Fleet Management Division of Public Works. The first being a Ford F-350 Crew Cab 4x2 with flatbed body being awarded to Ford of Dalton for an estimated annual cost of $48,767. Next, a tri-axle dump trucks being awarded to Lee Smith Incorporated for an estimated annual cost of $752,000. The next three items are for the Chattanooga Police Department, and they are vehicles that are being purchased are being funded through the Narcotics Fund. The first set of vehicles being awarded to TT of Columbia Incorporated for an estimated annual cost of $78,130. The next vehicles being awarded to Wilson County Motor Company for an estimated annual cost of $26,160. And the last vehicles being awarded to MB of Murfreesboro Nissan LLC for an estimated annual cost of $26,900. The next item from the Chattanooga Police Department is for ammunition being awarded to Precision Delta Corporation for an estimated annual cost of $82,824.64. The last item from the Chattanooga Department of Transportation, a Riker Curve Advisory Reporting Service Equipment, also referred to as CARS, being awarded to Riker Incorporated for an estimated annual cost of $53,557.80. That concludes the new purchases for this evening.
Councilman Gilbert, Donald Stone and Justin Holland is in attendance. Would you like for them to come up? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Miss Lydia, go ahead and bring Mr. Stone up first and have, well, let's see who's raised their hand. This might be Mr. Holland. Mr. Holland, yeah, there we go. Mr. Holland, Councilman Gilbert has a question about one of the purchases.
On the first one, sir, how many contracts do we have with this company?
I'm not sure. I don't know the number of contracts. That would take me a minute to look up.
How quick? Well, I know we got to vote on tonight, but how quick can you find this?
Miss Lydia, can you bring Donald Stone back up? He might have had an answer to for this question we asked him earlier.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stone, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Were you able to research the question that Mr. Gilbert or Councilman Gilbert had for you earlier today?
No, I didn't get the final answer on that as of yet.
Okay.
Chair, can I ask a question to Justin?
Yes, please.
Is this a crucial thing that we have voted on today?
I don't think that we were running against the contract expiring. If I don't have all of that information, but I will try to find if I can defer if Vicki Haley is on. Perhaps she knows what the expiration of the previous hauling contract is. This is for refuse and recycling hauling, so it's a open top dumpster contract.
Miss Lydia, Vicki Haley is in attendance. Would you bring her up, please? See if she has answer to Councilman Gilbert's question that he asked earlier in the day.
Yes, sir.
Miss Haley?
Hello. Yes, I know about the number of contracts. We did look that up. We have a front end loader that delivers containers. We have a hauling contract for Moccasin Bend, and then we have the landfill contracts. As far as the expiration date, I do not have that handy.
So just 3 different contracts, correct?
That we looked it up in the system. Those were the 3 that we found that were open contracts.
Okay, so it's only 3 open contracts total.
That was what we did a search for the names of the other companies, and those were the 3 that we found. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You good, Councilman?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Holland, Mr. Stone, Miss Haley.
Thank you.
Miss Lydia, you can take them out now. Okay. Let's see, we still have, let me switch back over to my panelist list. Councilman Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I am going to make a motion to separate this one item out. And I guess we got to go there first, but I'm going to make a motion after that to defer for 1 week, this one item. I guess my first motion would be to separate this one item out.
Okay, we have a motion with a second by Councilman Byrd. Any questions? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod?
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert?
Yes.
Councilman Ledford?
Your mic is muted.
Yes.
There we go.
Councilman Mitchell?
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith?
Yes.
Chairman Henderson?
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Okay, 9 yeses to separate document R197304. Councilman Mitchell?
Follow that with a motion to defer for 1 week for that item.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor with the proper second. Any questions? Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilman Oglesby?
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell?
Yes.
Councilman Ledford?
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert?
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod?
Yes.
Councilman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilwoman Byrd?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith?
Yes.
Chairman Henderson?
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
Okay, that is 9 yeses to defer until our May the 26th meeting. Okay, we still have some other items that's been presented. Councilman Gilbert, do you have your hand up, or is that
That's old hand.
old hand?
Old hand.
What is the pleasure of the council?
Move to approve.
We have a
Second.
motion to approve with a proper second by Councilman Mitchell. Any questions? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilman Byrd?
Yes.
Councilwoman Coonrod?
Yes.
Councilman Gilbert?
Yes.
Councilman Ledford?
Yes.
Councilman Mitchell?
Yes.
Councilman Oglesby?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Smith?
Yes.
Chairman Henderson?
Yes.
That's 9 yeses.
9-0 to approve the remainder of those purchases. At this time, we'll move into other business. Councilman Oglesby, and I see Councilman Byrd's hand.
Oh, okay.
Councilman Byrd, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, sir. I just wanted to bring back a conversation that was had earlier by Councilwoman Coonrod pertaining to Lincoln Park. When we first came into office, that was one of the things that was top on my agenda, to secure money for the park, and we secured $2 million for the park. And due to to a coalition that was put together that brung up some Title VI complaints, and also brung up some historical complaints that paused that finance or us even using that money because we couldn't touch the site at that time. I would love to see if we can get Councilman Oglesby to put in his committee that the staff give us a understanding of where we at right now, what's going on, and how does that looking with that park, because it does mean a lot to the city. So I would ask, I don't know if I need to have a second person support or how that would look, to see if we can get that in committee and get an understanding of what's going on, because it means a lot to the city of Chattanooga.
I just asked Councilman Oglesby, if Councilman, if you would schedule with the administration to get a report. I believe it was about $1 million, wasn't it, Councilman Byrd?
2 million.
2 million that was allotted to that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Councilman Oglesby could-
Vice Chairman and Councilman Byrd, I'll be happy to set that up. I'll start working on it first thing in the morning.
Thank you. Truly appreciate that. And thank you, Councilwoman Coonrod, for championing for that.
Okay, you good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Councilman Oglesby.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm happy to announce that the Department of Economic and Community Development will be reopening the COVID-19 Emergency Rent and Utility Assistance Program. Apparently, the original round had funds left over. It did not exhaust the $850,000 that was allocated with the completed application. The process will start again April 1st and will run through April 30th. And I'll just remind everybody who's eligible, you must be a City of Chattanooga resident. It's for Chattanooga residents whose incomes have been impacted by COVID-19. Renters must be behind on their rent. Renters must have a valid lease, and household incomes must be less than the 120% of the area median income. To apply for this assistance, you can go after June 1st to chattanooga.gov, and you can download the application from offline. And should you not be able to have the ability to download the application, ECD would be more than happy to mail you an application, or you can pick one up at City Hall simply by calling, and someone will arrange for that to happen. Should you need any additional information, you can contact the ECD administrator, Ms. Donna Williams, at 423-643-7312. So I encourage everybody who feel that they have been impacted by COVID-19, which is the majority of the population, and you need help with rent or utility, that you take advantage of this opportunity. It's an opportunity that we thought were closed, and by the grace of God, we had some citizens who was able to get funds that actually came forward and said that they didn't need it. So that opened it up to some other residents who could really need and are impacted by this pandemic that we experienced. So once again, the application period will be June 1st through June 30th. And you can go online at chattanooga.gov to get more information, or call Donna Williams at the number that I just gave. That's all I have, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilman. I'd like to challenge our fellow council members to push this out to the community and make sure that we get this into the hands of the people that need it. Councilwoman Coonrod.
Thank you, Chair. Have we received an update about opening the YFD sites?
Are you asking Councilman Oglesby? Because I don't think I have gotten an update.
No, I don't know. I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, I just knew you was gonna bring it up at the 9 o'clock meeting, Chair. So I didn't know if you had received an answer.
Let me bring Miss Lydia, bring Miss Sullivan back on. Let's see if that's who's got their hand up. Yeah, it is.
All right. Good evening, Council.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes, good evening. Thank you. We are still evaluating the governor's orders as to when summer camps and YFD centers can be opened. The governor's office is still saying that there are limitations, sorry. After all that talking earlier on the budget presentation, I can't talk now, sorry. Limitations on the numbers of folks that can gather in places together. And so we're being mindful of that, watching the virus numbers. And we are looking at, we're just playing with different numbers. We have different dates. We have different options. We're kind of looking right now around June 15th for opening pools, and but those are not hard dates yet. We're just trying to look at all the numbers and the guidance from the governor's office and the guidance from the health department. So you'll just stay patient and stay with us. We're looking at it daily, if not hourly, and we'll let you know just updates as fast as we know them. And I'm sorry that it's so up in the air, but we really are. We have a lot of plans ready to go at a moment's notice.
Okay.
Thank you, Mara.
Yeah.
Any follow up?
I don't have a follow up, but I got something else under other business.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I've got some other hands. Councilman Byrd, is this in relation to YFD?
No, sir. This has to do with something totally different.
Okay. Councilman Oglesby?
That's an old hand.
Old hand?
Lord.
Well, you want to take it down then?
It's down.
Thank you, sir. All right. Ms. Sullivan, just hang on in the event that some of these other questions may relate to you.
Yes, sir.
Councilman Byrd, let me go to you under other business now.
Tomorrow, I just want to invite everyone and all of my council brothers and sisters to come out to Avondale Rec Center tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We will be doing COVID-19 testing there for free, and it will be just a pleasure to have you guys there. And if you haven't been tested, please come get tested. We'll be at the Avondale Recreation Center from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I spoke with Ms. Karen from Multicultural Affairs, from the Office of Multicultural Affairs, and she is also looking for volunteers to help out Thursday at Whiteside Manor and Friday at Faith Manor. And you can reach out to her if you're looking to help volunteer. They're going to be doing testing for our seniors there. And she just needs some help with getting people in the right areas and where they need to be. You can call her at 423-933-5800. And I just want to salute everyone on this platform. We don't have a lot of information when it comes to COVID-19, but so many people are doing the work to get people tested and to get it to these poor communities and communities that are often overlooked. And so I just salute you all and thanks so much for the work that you're doing. You're making me proud to be a Chattanoogan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Councilman Ledford.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This question is for Maura, kind of along the lines of the YFD centers, but I wanted to thank the city for partially reopening Heritage Park, which is our only park in that side of town. And the next question would be, though, if we could challenge the administration to find a way to open the dog park section of Heritage Park, it would be greatly appreciated. And I know that we're under extreme just stress trying to figure things out, but I would like to challenge them to try to figure a way out to open up the dog park.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. And, again, it's just dog parks are such a gathering place. So we're worried about that, about people gathering. And then, of course, we're beginning to see the virus and passing to dogs. So, but yes, we're looking at it, talking to the health department about their guidance. So dog park is definitely on our radar to short list of trying to get open. Agreed.
Understood. Thank you for your effort.
As our tennis courts, Councilman Mitchell.
All right. Thank you. Councilwoman Coonrod.
I have been in conversation with Phil Noblet about election security with our upcoming elections, and want to see if the council would entertain us creating a resolution to send to our election commission as well as to the state of Tennessee to allow universal vote by mail to cover all age groups. The fear of the social distancing, not having the proper PPE during election times for our poll workers, and which is a major concern for a lot of people. And so we just want to make sure that everybody have the opportunity to cast a vote in every election that's coming up. So I would like to have your support on that.
Councilwoman, I'd be happy to support that with you.
Me too. Me as well.
Me also.
Means a lot.
You good, Councilwoman?
I'm good. So do we need to put it on the agenda or get with Phil to create the resolution?
Just get with the city attorney and it sounds like you've got some co-sponsors.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Councilman Oglesby, you have a new hand?
Yeah, I do. And thank you, Councilman Byrd, for reminding me. I got so excited about the rental and utility assistance program, but this is equally important. There's going to be some COVID-19 testing done at the Chattanooga Housing Authority family sites this coming Thursday and Friday. This coming Thursday, May the 21st, they're going to be testing at East Lake Courts and Emma Wheeler Homes from 4 to 11. And on Friday, May the 22nd, there's going to be COVID-19 testing at College Hill Courts and Greenwood Terrace. So I invite, whether you live in these sites or not, to spread the word and come and take advantage of this opportunity for free testing for COVID-19. So hope to see many of you there from 11 to 4, Thursday and Friday. Now I'm finished, Mr. Chair.
Very good, thank you. Ms. Sullivan, thank you for joining us this evening. Ms. Lydia, you can go ahead and take her out. Not physically, but virtually. Okay, now we move on to committee reports, and I'm just going to take them like I see them on the screen. Councilman Smith.
No report, Mr. Chair.
Councilman Oglesby.
Yeah, we had a great Economic and Community Development Committee meeting today where we talked about short-term vacation rentals, and we got an update on the skate park project.
All right, thank you, sir. Councilman Ledford.
No report, Chairman.
Councilwoman Burrs, anything happen in finance today?
Yes. So we started our budget project, and for all the people that are watching, our proposed budget for 2021 is online. Council received notebooks on the budget as well as PDF files. We will begin our process of educating ourselves on the budget next week. I have sent the clerk, I hope you received it, Nicole, as well as the rest of the council, the schedule, which I hope you will make public for us. Yes. So that anybody that wants to attend the meetings between 1 and 3:15, beginning next week, will be up public, and you can join in watching and hearing us as we talk about the various topics of interest to us. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Councilwoman Coonrod.
No reports.
Councilman Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We'll have Public Works and Transportation next week after agenda session. Thank you.
Very good. Councilman Gilbert.
No report.
Councilman Byrd.
No report, sir.
Councilman Oglesby, is that an old hand? Or you're muted. You're muted, Councilman. Okay. Very good. Okay, now we come to the time in our agenda where we recognize persons wishing to address the council. Miss Lydia, do we have anybody that has registered to speak tonight?
I don't think I've opened that up for her, sir. Let me take a look. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
My apologies.
All right.
Yes, sir. We've got a William Troxler that has signed up to speak.
William Troxler.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Troxler, if you would like to speak, would you raise your hand, please, sir? Make sure that. I'm not seeing him as an attendee.
No, I'm not either, sir. He signed up. He signed up this evening.
Okay. I see no hand, and I do not see him on the list.
Yeah, I don't see him either, sir.
Okay. With that being the case, then we have no one wishing to speak tonight. What's the pleasure of the council?
Move to adjourn.
We're adjourned. See you next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.